Hi, my name is Tristan J. Shuler. I'm playing the role of Dwayne Settles in The Hot Wing King by Katori Hall here at Cygnet Theater, and this is the Cygnet Curtain Call. My very first onstage role was in the 4th grade. We were doing this jukebox musical about a middle school dance where folks from the 1950s time traveled into whatever year that I was in the 4th grade. And I actually played a girl named Brenda. I auditioned as a joke and I said I wanted to play the girl, I want to play the nerdy girl. And my mom made me a poodle skirt. And my first role on stage was Brenda, the nerdy girl, in, I want to say it was called At the Hop. My pre-show ritual can be a lot of different things. It usually always consists of a very nice nap somewhere in the theater. I like to be laying on my back, on the ground, somewhere in the theater to be like, this is where I am living today. So I'll take either a 10-minute up to maybe a 30-minute nap somewhere in the theater. And when I wake up, it's go time. It's get that physicality, get that blood flowing, maybe a little quick cardio moment. And then for this show specifically, there's so much of an emotional life that Dwayne requires. So there's a lot of just thought process that has to go into the show before going on. Where have I come from? What's the tragedy that I'm remembering? Where am I with my lover, relationship-wise? So this is less of a physical show, but it's such an emotional show. So lots of just like, okay, sit, meditate, rest, and also breathe. So much breath. Ooh, my Hot Wing King playlist is real cute. Now we got Dochi, we got Septalisa, we've got obviously, we got Luther Vandross. But I got some white girl shit on there too, And last night I was listening to Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl, and that got me in the zone. I'm not gonna lie. I have been very unlucky to have so many different embarrassing on-stage moments. From falling down to getting my foot caught in a curtain while we're doing trenches tap dancing and flying down and my wig going across the stage to slipping because there was a leak in the ceiling of the roof. But I think my most embarrassing on-stage moment for me was doing a production of Babes in Toyland. And after my first scene, I turned the corner and I ran face first into a brick wall. And I cracked my tooth open. This is a fake tooth. So I had to do the rest of the show with a literal fang as one of my front 2 teeth. And it was so embarrassing. My dad was in the show, didn't even notice that I was missing a freaking tooth. Do I prefer plays or musicals? Oh gosh, I feel like that's such a hard question because I do so many musicals, but this is such a refreshing process because there's music involved. I mean, these characters require the culture of music, and especially what we're doing in the show. So there is musical elements to this, but what a refreshing experience to do a piece that is so grounded in the text and doesn't have that added element of movement and music and dance and whatnot. But if I have a preference, I don't know. I think my preference is stories with an undercurrent of life, whether that be a musical or a play. I like stories that have depth, and I think a lot of musicals have that. I think a lot of plays have that. I think it would be Collins from Rent. That never gets old. I mean, I think I could do Rent over and over and over and over and over again, any role, but I think that role specifically is just so emotionally fulfilling, so musically fulfilling. And as long as I look this young, I want to play that role over and over again. I think my dream scene partner would be Keke Palmer. I would die to just have a banter and comedic with Kiki Palmer. I literally don't even know how much energy that room would be just reverberating. I would probably be exhausted because I feel like you can't really one-up Kiki, but I would certainly try. My favorite vocal warm-up, specifically for this play, I'm a big fan of a good lip trill. If you're ever working with me, you're probably very annoyed because I'm going all the time. But a favorite tongue twister to warm up, you know, the teeth, the lips, the tip of the mouth. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I should do more tongue twisters. And that, my dears, is a curtain call. Come see Hot Wing King. It's an absolute riot. See you there.